Every day, someone goes to a psychic, a therapist, a best friend, a counselor, and they say, "What's my purpose?" Good morning, this is Lucky Links. There's no such thing as coincidence. The fact that you found this video means there's something very important in it for you. Also, I've just finished a mini course, which is very affordable, on how to use tarot and oracle cards to provide support for people who are looking to find their purpose. All you have to do is click the link in the description below, go to my website, add it to your cart, check out, and then once I get the notification, I'll send the login information to you, and then you can take the course at your own pace. When I was just starting out learning to read cards, learning hypnosis, I read a lot of books by famous psychics. And there was one who was pretty famous, who had a bestseller out in which she talked about how each person who was on this planet at this time was one of maybe 10, 15 different purposes. She said that everyone who incarnated here fell into one of these categories. And then she listed a whole bunch of categories, and things were like builder. One of them was a person who's supposed to be a celebrity and is supposed to be loved by all sorts of people. But one of them really disturbed me. She said that there were some people that were born and their purpose was to suffer, to be abused, and to be victims. Now, I will admit, when I read that, I thought I fell into that category. And it was a really awful thing to feel. And for a while, it kind of haunted me. And then, at one point, I realized it didn't matter that this person said this information was from her guides. It was from the masters. It was from angels. I didn't believe it. Because if there was such an organization to the universe, then it was extremely cruel. And I didn't believe that the universe was cruel. So I'm really grateful that I read that book, because it started me really searching for a path that really embraced all people. Now, I don't have all the answers. I'm not an enlightened master, and I don't claim to be, as this author did. But I will say that as a student of Tibetan Bon, from my experience, I've learned three things. First, it is no one's purpose to suffer and be a victim. And I know sometimes that's really hard to believe, because bad things happen, and sometimes it seems like we have really bad luck. That can be changed. And even though it may be happening, it's not the reason why anyone is here. It may be trying to wake a person up. It may be trying to get someone to see something inside of them. And it may be that it's trying to get someone to say, "I'm tired of being a victim. I'm going to be something more." The second thing I'd like, hopefully, everyone to take away is that everyone does have a purpose. And we are all thinking too small about what our purpose is. So many times we allow our ego to dictate what we think our purpose is. And we spend most of our time then, most of our energy, and most of our resources in feeding and reinforcing that ego so that we can hold up the tiny little view we have of what our purpose is. And the third thing, hopefully, that people can take away from this video is that every single person who is watching this video and every single person on this planet has a hero inside of them. They may make the choice to go in a different direction, and I'm not judging that, but I am saying that every single one of the people on this planet has a hero inside of them, and it's just a case of figuring out how to make the choice to come from those heroic qualities. And as the world changes right now, and it is about to, remember, there is a hero inside of you, and the changes that are happening are trying to crack that open and let that hero come out. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do.